Felikas. In June of 2012, my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and last year she hit her 5-year mark, and now she's in complete remission. I'm super excited for fundraising for Relay for Life.
Hey guys, I'm very excited for this Norwich Relay for Life. Donate as much as you can, please. It's for a good cause. I have personal experience with cancer with people in my family. I'm sure some of you do too. Please, donate as much as you can. It's going to mean a lot for people.
Hi y'all, I'm Reagan Aldersey. Cancer is pretty big in my family with lots of family members who had it. I actually never got to meet my grandfather because of cancer. So ever since I was little, I participated in Relay for Life, donated to other cancer-solving organizations like St. Jude's, and of course the American Cancer Society. It's very important, very big deal. Cancer is a terrible thing. Sucks hearing stories about Grandpa Aldersey and not knowing the face to it, the name. So.
My name's Paulo Barros Cruz. Cancer's played a really big deal in my life. My mom and my grandmother were both diagnosed with breast cancer for like a really long time. And being raised in a single mother household, it affects everybody. It's scary to know that one of your loved ones can disappear because of an illness that pops out of nowhere. Your entire life changes to 180, and you really don't know what to do about it. But luckily, in due time, and also thanks to treatments, they got out of it. They're one of the few lucky people who did. With the money we're raising, hopefully it can change the world, and hopefully we can stop cancer. Fingers crossed.
Hello, I'm Steve Costello from 1713, and I'm super excited for this Relay for Life. Cancer has been a big part of my life for the past 5-6 years now, because my cousin has had leukemia. We thought he beat it the first time, but then it wasn't all gone, and it came back. But now he's fully beaten it, and he's doing really well, and he looks just as normal as any other teenage 19-year-old kid. So I'm really excited to continue and help Relay for Life, as my family has been for many years now. And yeah, that's why it's special to me.
Okay, hi, I'm Emily Johnston, and when I was just about to turn 6, I was diagnosed with leukemia. I was being treated for 3 years, and I went through, like being a kid and having cancer isn't really normal, so a lot of kids were a little turned off by that, so sometimes it was a little difficult, but it's okay because 1, I survived, and 2, I live a completely normal and healthy life as a survivor. I'm commissioning into the Army in a couple of years, and that's pretty cool, so.
My name is Matthew Pierce. I was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma when I was 19 years old. At the time, I was a sophomore here at Norwich University, and it's probably one of the hardest news I've ever gotten in my entire life. I was just in my last class for the day, and my assistant commandant came over and pulled me aside and pulled me over to where the chapel was. And when he put me in there, my mom was over there and she was crying, and that's when I learned my diagnosis. It was a pretty hard battle. It was only 9 months, but they put me through a pretty harsh chemo regimen. They also had to, the tumor was on the back of my head, so they had to amputate that part of the skull and put a titanium plate there. And after that, they did about 28 days of radiation. So it was a hard battle, hard fought, but in the end, it was all worth it because I was able to come back here, be cadre at Norwich University, and help train recruits to be amazing cadets. And then at the end, getting my class rank as well. So hard battle, but in the end, it was all worth it.
Yeah, we met through a mutual friend. He introduced us to each other because he knew that we were both cancer survivors. And then...
Oh yeah, and then from there, we started talking to each other, and just because of the connection with being cancer survivors, we, really connected really well, and now we're very happily together and just... I couldn't be happier.
Oh, me either.